Hey, it is Greg Milby, community storyteller for Kentucky's Heartland. There is my vertically challenged friend, the Radcliff Mayor, J.J. Duvall. Haven't talked to you in a while, J.J.
Been a while. I noticed the screen that you currently have right now is only getting half of what is really happening on my side of the table.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just lean back and get the whole view. There it is.
Here, I'll give you full screen if
Let's
you
get
want.
the whole UK shirt in this photo so we can enjoy with my beautiful haircut that I received.
I think it's interesting you match your haircut to your shirt. That's pretty cute. I like that. And that did not take long. I mean, we were less than
No,
a minute in, and you get a UK crack in.
that's right.
Congratulations.
I ran out of hair gel this morning, so between this and the shirt, we're gonna make it happen.
Hey, look, I've got a line. I mean, I've got Greg coming in, but I've still got like a line that helps me line things up. I don't know.
I
JJ,
do this. We've done this several times over the past few years, pre-COVID, after COVID, during COVID, and I'm really gonna talk to my electricians, my guys here about the lighting in here. I mean, I'm always glistening. I want you to look at this. It's like
yeah,
I am just golden crisp tan. I'm really liking it.
you
Really
got all
like
that surplus money. You can get you some lights and do some stuff like that. You can work on
I
that.
mean,
I
maybe
mean,
some green neon lights behind my television or behind the Kentucky symbol. I'm sure they change colors, don't they?
uh, yes, they do, but the remote's all the way over there, and I can't
Okay.
reach it, or I would.
Because
I don't do.
I see the card about half lit up underneath there. I just didn't know if it changed color to blue or any other
Well,
color.
right now that color is not doing much of anything, so we'll leave that at that. We won't talk about that. But I will tell you, I mean, Radcliffe is doing things. Man, you guys have got a plethora of events coming up. But wanted to talk to you. Radcliffe Days Parade is coming up this Saturday at 10 o'clock. Tell us about the parade and the theme. And do you have a
Hold on.
grand marshal?
I'm going to cut you off. I got to cut you off because I've completely forgot of something. Completely forgotten. I haven't got to watch it yet. I am dying to know what you said in the E-Town parade when I came driving through that in that smart car. I was, and I just literally even before we got on here, I was going to ask you. Completely forgot. I was
I
just dying to know what was coming out of your mouth.
Well, so for those that didn't see, I emceed the Heartland Homecoming Parade in downtown E Town, and JJ comes in that City of Radcliffe smart car. I think I said something to the effect of the reason that you're in that car is because you're the only person in the city that can actually fit in it.
I
But our
just
friend Big Josh actually proved me wrong. He sent me a
it is.
picture of him sitting in that car.
We couldn't shut the door. We couldn't get the door shut.
If you did, it was never going to open again.
I sat there and I was driving down and I made eye contact with you and I just started laughing. That's what I was like, you're welcome. I was like, you're welcome.
I almost just overloaded because there were so many jokes flying through my head. I wasn't prepared for that,
I just,
but it was good.
all
Very
people.
well played.
Usually it's Kendra and Bryce or somebody that's respectful enough to not make comments on air, and then I just have to look up and see you and Melanie over there. And oh
You knew better than that. You knew there'd be comments. All
so
right, so your
before I
parade
got
coming up on Saturday. We're celebrating the love of Radcliffe, right? So everybody's supposed to be wearing their "I Love Radcliffe" shirts. I know that's
we
kind of
are
the theme.
it's always every year you try to come up with a theme, and the past few years it seems like we've always kind of either done what Vine Grove or Vine Grove done what we've done, or we're trying to do what E-Town did, or it's always been something different, and so we literally this year thought, well, something about music, and then we see E-Town was Rock E-Town or something like that. We can't do that, so we did a thing called Celebrate Radcliffe, and it's really celebrating our community and the folks that are in it. Obviously, every year, we try to have our city parade and stuff. And this year, again, we're doing it similar as we did last year. We're coming down. We're coming down off on Lincoln Trail, off of Deepwood, turning down and heading back towards City Hall. It's not a long route, but it really gets people together. Everybody's kind of crammed in on the sides. The first year that you rode in our parade as the Grand Marshal, same route, if you remember. Everybody's kind of close. It's very intimate. You're throwing candy. I don't think you all could afford candy back then when you and
Oh
Holly were on the
no,
radio.
we did. We had candy.
Oh, did you have candy? I
We
couldn't
just
remember.
didn't allocate it properly. We might have went heavy early.
And I know the sign. We spent a lot of money getting your sign done. That was so between that and everything. But yeah, no, we're excited. Obviously, it's always good. We believe it's always important to have some sort of community spirit, community pride, and a parade is one way to show that and get people out in fellowship and have your community. Candy, we throw candy in our parade. I know some of the parades here in Hardin County don't, but ours is one that you can. So we love seeing the kids out there and tossing candy to them and stuff.
You got a little more space too, and I do the Radcliff Days Parade. It was a joy. I remember I took Gavin and Garrett and Jennifer and I rode in that parade years ago and distributed candy out. It was a lot of fun. The year that Holly Sexton and I were grand marshals was the year the grand marshals, I mean, almost didn't have signs on their vehicle. But
you know,
beside that,
I thought long and hard about that issue, and really came to the conclusion that you really didn't need a sign because everybody knew you.
oh, okay.
Everybody knew your voice. Didn't know your face, but they knew your voice.
Nobody wanted to know her face, but I do want to be kind of a cutting edge and breaking a news story.
Oh, here we go.
Most people have not had a chance. I mean, they've heard the theme, but they have not had a chance to see some of the features of the Radcliff Days Parade. I think it's great that you spent some money and put a budget together and
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
And have a, what do you think? I mean,
Well, I hope that's a football I'm throwing. I don't know what am I throwing there.
I'm not really sure. I just wanted to Photoshop, and I like this one better.
Hell,
What do you
that's
think?
that me and I've always been compared to a king. Is that King Louis?
Again, a Photoshop. I think it's more like King Trident. Is that who it is? I don't know, but that's great. Are you going to drive the smart car?
Oh God, no! I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may run. Chance and I may do an Ironman together this weekend. Just run it. They may just start at the beginning of it and run the whole thing.
And Chance, I could believe Chance Fox, who runs and bikes everywhere, and you've owned a bike before.
No, I won't be in the smart car. I think I may ride in the back of my Jeep, or I may. I'll find something to ride in the back of a pickup truck so we can throw candy at kids and folks. But no, we'll be out there now. The parade lineup starts at 8. So those that may be watching this and want to participate, we don't have an order in which we're doing the parade. Kind of first come, first serve. That way, you're just going to line up. So we'll line them up down State Street. We'll have the dignitaries up front, so parade starts at 10. We're going to shut the road down. We shut Lincoln Trail down about 9:45. And then as the parade starts, we let people kind of gather in the road, and then we drive down Lincoln Trail towards the post office and then turn onto Freedom's Way there right by City Hall.
Good stuff. It's always fun. Radcliff Days Parade coming up this Saturday right there in the metropolis of Radcliff.
That's right. And then I also just want to mention, too, the cultural festival that's put on by community support here in our community. They're having it at 2 p.m. up at Boundary Oak and Red Hill Cutlery, and that goes till 9. So it's kind of a full day cultural festival. Obviously, it's basically what it is. It's different groups in our community that showcase their backgrounds and their culture. They'll have food, events, and shows, music. So if you want to come out there, again, that's over by Joe Prather Highway where Red Hill Cutlery and Boundary Oak is, and that's from 2 to 9.
Yeah, we're going to try to get something together with them tomorrow to kind of preview that. So we'll have a little more detailed information. And then next weekend, you guys are busy again. Leanne Rhymes, LV Shane coming to the Boundary Oak area.
Town, Radcliff Tourism, ourselves, of course, Boundary Oak, and Red Hill Cutlery, Case Knives are the major sponsors. But it's a show that they put on up there. We're on the peripheral. We support and help and do everything we can to have something large. But yeah, Leanne Rhymes will be here. LV Shane, if those that don't know, he's an up and comer. I think he was on American Idol, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he was gone early. I will tell you, we had him at the Hardin County Fair in 2021. I will tell you, I'm a huge LV Shane fan. That dude can sing, and he's a pride of, I guess, Grayson County.
Grayson County, yep, sure is. So looking forward to having him there. And we think it'll be a good show. It's a free show. Obviously, if your viewers want to get tickets, you can get to ticketleap.com, Boundary or Bourbon and Blades, and you can buy preferred seats, which are 75. But it's a free show, and so we look forward to everybody coming out and enjoying. Leanne Rhymes, obviously, you had hair back when she started, so she's been in the business for probably about 25 years, and so
And your hair actually had regular color to it, so that
it had a little tint to it.
Yeah. So we'll talk to those folks next week too to kind of lead up to Bourbon and Blades. All right, JJ, appreciate the time, and I know I know it's always a lot of fun. I enjoy interviewing you. People tell me all the time, do you guys really go at each other all the time when you're around each other? And I always tell them, yes, we do.
Pretty much.
That's how we roll.
We've had our fair shares. The meatloaf picture popped up in my memories thing, couple on my Google thing a couple weeks ago, and I was going to send it to you. But you just think about some of the things we've tried to pull over the past few years.
At some point, we just need to do an interview of things that we've done, whether it's betting on sporting events, riding in race cars together,
eating eggs.
Doing egg eating. Wow, I almost completely forgot about that. And doing lip sync contests. Yeah, we've
about lip sync. Yeah, we've had some fun. We've done
jumping in icy cold pools. Yeah, we've done a lot of different things.
We've done that. We won't talk about the other things you've tried to pull, but other than that, we'll just
we'll save that for that show. There you go. All right, he's the Radcliff mayor for life. JJ Duvall. I am Greg Milby, community storyteller. Don't forget the Radcliff Days Parade this Saturday beginning at 10 o'clock right in the heart of Radcliff. I'm Greg Milby, community storyteller, and this is Kentucky's Heartland.